Now, listen, you guys, it seems like Money Long was out there revealing, okay, the secrets of Nicki Minaj's spirituality. And we're also going to be talking about the City Girls officially splitting up. And people are speculating that Doja Cat might actually have been taking jabs at, horse at Bongo 2, obviously, in her song Attention. And SZA was out there speaking about why she didn't go up there to greet Beyonce. Beyonce's hairline is finally coming up, and these are the things that we're going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's theme. So first of all, you guys, we are going to talk about Nicki Minaj's spiritual powers or spirituality or whatever you want to call them. Now, Money Long said in an interview with Bola Alet, and it seems like she had a couple of things that she wanted to reveal about the power that artists like Nicki Minaj and Kanye West, have. And the reason why I believe, in my own opinion, the industry does not mess with them. This is what she had to say, and I will quote. She said, "You have to be so confident in who you are to be able to control that space at a spiritual level. You have to push your aura out." She was talking about how the power really does not lie with the record label, but how the power lies in the ability to be able to convince and assure your fan base. So she was saying that the power is with the people, the power is with the fan base, and the more confident and realistic and and genuine you are with your fan base, the more power you have. She was giving an example of a show or like a stadium setup where an artist has to walk through the crowd and ooze out the aura that I've got this, being able to basically assure people that I see you, we've got this, we are together, and how that has to be genuine energy and not fake energy. And according to her, she was saying Nicki Minaj can do that. And she also, the producer, the interviewer is the one who said, oh, well, Kanye West can do that. But according to Money Long, the one example that she could come up with of an artist who oozes such spiritual power or such genuine aura like that is Nicki Minaj. And I totally do agree with her, because listen, the power that that woman has, like, people can sit around and try and troll her and say, oh my goodness, she's such a bad performer, but her presence commands attention. Okay, according to Mani, she was also saying that you don't have to have fear. They use confidence actually over fear, because the moment you show fear, then people no longer have that confidence in you as well. And I guess this is the confidence that the music industry dislikes, because she will stand on business and she will speak her mind. And because of that, people will listen when she speaks. And I believe that that's, one of the reasons why it has been not easy for the industry to take her down, because trust me, when she speaks, people actually do listen. And that is because whatever she says, she's not saying it from a point of pleasing anyone. She's speaking her mind fearlessly, and that's the power that she has. She's not like a rat waiting in the corner, waiting for the master to say something and then she does something. No, she will stand in there and speak her mind. I will say another person that's still upcoming that I'm also seeing who has the potential to have that power is JT. But then with JT, I don't know, I think she's still not yet there. I think it's also because of her anxiety. But given, if she didn't have anxiety, JT gives me that energy that she's the one person who would stand up there and stand her ground. But I guess her anxiety sometimes messes with her. So I'm just going to insert at the end of this video the clip of exactly verbatim what Money Long had to say about, Nicki Minaj. So moving on, let me know also, you guys, what you think about this. Do you agree with Money Long or do you not? Okay, now the next thing that I'm going to be talking about in this video, you guys, I am going to be talking about the City Girls. So it seems like they have officially split up, because JT is insisting of calling her fans the Juvies. She has been calling them that for a while, and now it seems like Caresha is also coming through trying to look for a new name for her fans. So people are like, okay, finally it seems like the city girls might have actually split up. And personally, I'm not mad at that. I feel like growth is okay. There's nothing wrong with growing. I mean, they have their little thing going on together. But as people grow older, people grow apart, people's interests grow apart. One person still wanna keep holding up the city girl persona. Another person might want to do another thing. So this is what Caresha had, to say, that had people thinking that, oh well, a new era in as far as the city girls is upon them. She's now calling her fans the yams, and she's saying she is in the yams era. Now, how do I feel about that? Personally, when it comes to Caresha, if I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that much of a fan of hers. I've heard to listen to her. I've heard to tolerate her voice because of JT, because they would be on the same song with JT. Okay, this is what she had to say. She said, "Welcome to the Yams era. The Yams era is my prime time. In the Yams era, we do ginger hair, focus on ourselves, and get money. Yams is the new lingo. To my fans, the Yams is the new us. Drop a yam if you are ready." And congratulations to Caresha on her new journey, of course. I wish them nothing but the best. But congratulations to JT as well, because finally she can tap into who she is without any, form of obligation to try and make sure that other person fits. I hope JT continues to do what she loves, because in this entire situation, we can tell who really loves the craft for what it is, and we can tell who does it for convenience and popularity, so they can get, to be somebody else's PC girl. I'm just joking, you guys. The next thing that I'm gonna be talking about, you guys, Megan Thee Stallion and Doja Cat. Now, people are alleging that Doja Cat was out there, dissing Bongo 2, and we didn't even realize it, because she was out there saying in attention that, well, she is so much fun without Hennessy, and we all know who is associated with Hennessy amongst the female rappers. And also, you guys, she also went ahead to say, I do not need a big feature and a new sidekick. And people are speculating that, well, that might have related to Megan and, of course, the Transformers song, the collaboration that they had, Cobra. And then, well, she also went ahead to say, full of what I ain't seen the horse. And then she throws away horse meat, all right? And when it comes to that, I don't need a big feature. You can use a revamp with a new vibe. Sis, she also said that you can use a revamp with a new vibe, sis, okay? And people started alluding that, well, she might have been referencing Cobra, but if we're gonna be honest, technically speaking, Cobra came way later than Attention. So I don't know, you guys. Maybe if she just means, well, that entire situation where she came back and she started losing, weight, and she was all wearing this afro and stuff like that. Maybe that's what she was referring to. But hey, this one, I really need your opinion, you guys. Do you think that, well, there might be something that is going on behind the scenes between Madlamini and, of course, Megan Thee Stallion, all right? And the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys, I'm going to be talking about Caesar, the chronic liar. I'm just joking, you guys. She's not a chronic liar. She's just a liar. So Caesar, you guys, was out there talking about why she didn't get to meet, Beyonce. And according to Caesar, she says that, oh, well, she didn't get to meet Beyonce because she wanted, to give her space. She felt like, well, what all these people were doing, they sort of were, not respecting her boundaries. And that is the reason why she ended up, of not going to stand in queue, okay, to meet because let's be honest, everybody else was standing in queue. Now, Caesar is not my favorite person, but I understand, where she was coming from. She said, I can't speak unless she wants to speak in my brain because I don't want to bother her. She looks so peaceful and beautiful. I just admire her. But I get it. As somebody who sometimes has anxiety when dealing with people that I'm not used to, I can seem a little bit standoffish, sometimes even snobbish. But the thing is, I'll be like, oh my goodness, do I just go and say hi? Sometimes it's really awkward. So I understand where she's coming from. So let me know, you guys, what you think about that. In the comment section. Do you think that Caesar was being a diva, or do you think that indeed she was out there actually respecting Beyonce's boundaries or dealing with her own anxiety? Speaking about people, showing Beyonce some love, there is one person who out there decided to pen an entire letter. Now I don't know if I want to read this entire letter, but this is what they had to say. Victoria Monet, after she won her Grammy, she said, "Dear Beyonce, my queen and my idol, my inspiration." But first of all, I just want to point out, you guys, before I read this entire letter, I just want to point out that had it been JT or any other female rapper showing love to Nicki Minaj, they would have been quickly called a lapdog. But when it's Beyonce, it's, oh my goodness, paying homage, showing love, and things like that. The rules change when it's Nicki Minaj. Anyway, this is what Victoria Monet had to say, and some people felt like she was doing too much, okay? But so I'm going to read it out for you, and you let me know what you think. Do you think that she was doing too much? She said, "I was extremely nervous to come say hello to you. I swear I'm usually not even the type to have the courage. But as soon as we spoke, I felt a calm over me. It felt like home." And I know that sounds crazy, but I felt it. And that it had to be God and some guiding angels too. God knows how much I love you, how you have musically raised me and trained me to be a better performer by watching and experiencing you. And how many solo concerts I've heard in my room, dreaming and singing into a hairbrush or remote when your albums and visuals drop. You are my Diana, my Tina, my Aretha, my Bay. Let this be Nicki Minaj being praised like this. JT will literally tweet one single tweet, okay, showing love to Nicki Minaj, and you guys will you will not let her rest. You will start calling her a lapdog, but Victoria Monet. So she said, the best blue. I can't get over the "you're my Diana, my Tina, my Aretha, my Bay," with 3-4 exclamation marks. Your legacy absolutely been my artist development, the best blueprint any performer could ever ask for, but never ever to be compared. The only and one be the way you be with an emoji. The way you have gracefully balanced motherhood and world domination is to be studied. The vulnerable display of this balance in your films and in real time have helped me crawl out of postpartum, and in a lot of ways saved my mind's life. You are the effing best. I know I'm your billionth self-proclaimed biggest fan, but there's a lot of bees in this hive, and the honey is endless. Thank you for your beauty and grace and legacy that continues opening doors for so many of us Black girls, and for taking the time to speak to me on the biggest day of my career. You've really been here all along. I love you forever, always, always. Sincerely, Victoria. And the internet was out there applauding her, clapping hands and things like that. And I'm like, there is nothing wrong with showing your idol some love, but can we at least try and keep the same energy? We can't be saying it's okay for one genre to do it and for the other to not do it. Because as soon as somebody says they love Nicki Minaj, Asian Doll would show Nicki love. Lottery Ticket, before she became a hater, she was out there showing love, and people seem to not want it. People would always prefer people giving flowers to the Transformer than Nicki Minaj. So for me, that is where I'm just like, listen, all of you can literally go and F yourselves at this point, because the hypocrisy is way too much. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly insert that money long snippet, and after that, you guys, I'm gonna be out. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification box so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post. And until my next one, you guys, see you.
In essence, is put what the music industry has done. In essence, is put the power in the hands of the creator demographic, your niche. It's not you, the creator. You don't have the power, and neither does the label. Where you get the power is, imagine if you're in a stadium and the field is crowded. Imagine you, the star player, walking through that crowd and not getting attacked, not getting touched, not getting hounded. If you can do that, then you are the captain of the ship. There's not a lot of artists who can do that. Nicki Minaj can do it. You know, Kanye can do it. But it's very hard, and it's like you have to be so like confident in who you are to be able to control that space. You're at a spiritual level, you got to be able to push your aura out to let people know, like, yes, I'm here, I'm with you. We're in this together. Hey, how are you? You're beautiful. Oh my gosh. Like, and you really, it has to be genuine because people can smell the fear. What the music industry has done, in essence, is put the power in the hands of the creator demographic, your niche. It's not you, the creator. You don't have the power, and neither does the label. Where you get the power is, imagine if you're in a stadium and the field is crowded. Imagine you, the star player, walking through that crowd and not getting attacked, not getting touched, not getting hounded. If you can do that, then you are the captain of the ship. There's not a lot of artists who can do that. Nicki Minaj can do it. You know, Kanye can do it. But it's very hard, and it's like you have to be so like confident in who you are to be able to control that space. You're at a spiritual level, you got to be able to push your aura out to let people know, like, yes, I'm here, I'm with you. We're in this together. Hey, how are you? You're beautiful. Oh my gosh. Like, and you really, it has to be genuine because people can smell the fear.